Hi everyone, welcome to PrepFusion. So in this video we will talk about IIT Madras MS interview and BARC interview. Okay, so you guys would have received the calls for interview in these two institutes. So people were asking me how to prepare for the interview. Although I have already made a video how to prepare for any kind of MTech MS interview, but still let's talk about them briefly again. So first we will talk about IIT MS. IIT Madras MS interview we will be talking about. So what is the procedure? So first there will be written test. There will be a written test for aptitude. So this will be taken for both analog profile as well or digital profile as well. So there will be options for you that whether to go for analog or to go for digital or to go for both. I would recommend you go for both. Okay, my recommendation would be you go for both. So for both there will be a aptitude written test. Then for digital guys there will be a test on Python programming. This was the procedure last year. This year procedure may change. So you will be notified about the procedure. But this was the procedure last year. Based on that I am telling. So first there will be a aptitude written test. Then there will be a written test for Python programming. There Google will be allowed. You will be given the access of Google. You can use the Google there. Someone was saying that Google access was allowed there. So Python programming test would be there. Okay, it would be like on the tougher side only actually. Okay, Python programming written test will be on the tougher side. Then for analog guys, written test will be there for analog. Okay, their questions will be there. NAT type question would be there. Okay, then digital interview would be there. Interview for digital profile and then interview for analog profile. So basically, if you just choose digital, then you will have to go here, here, and here. And if you just choose analog, then you will have to go here, here, and here. And if you choose both, then you will have to go through all 5 rounds. So this is the procedure. Okay, and none of them is eliminating. Basically, if you don't perform well in aptitude, that doesn't mean you will be eliminated. You will be, no matter whatever performance you give in aptitude, you will be selected for the written test. No matter whatever the performance you give in written test, you will be selected for the interview. Okay, so nothing is eliminating. If you are going for this, that means you are selected for aptitude written test, technical written test, and technical interview as well. Okay, so this is the procedure. This we are talking about IITM MS. So this was the procedure last year. Now talking about this Python programming, so I saw some questions, they were on the tougher side. Actually, I would not be able to solve it. That's the bottom line. So these were actually on the tougher side, I would say. But it is not eliminating, right? If you are not performing well in Python programming, that doesn't mean you will be eliminated and you will not be going for the interview. What if you perform very well in the interview? Then you might be selected. So it was not eliminating. Are you getting this point? And analog written test, you would know that IITM will set a tougher question. Like those questions which are there in our Fusion Special assignment, these kind of questions would be there. I hope you would have seen Fusion Special. We will talk about that. Those who are new here, they wouldn't know it. So we will talk about all these things. And let's talk about the interviews now. Okay. So written test, I told you, analog written test would be on the tougher side. In the digital, Python programming test would be there. According to me, that was on the tougher side. Okay. And aptitude will be very tough actually. Aptitude will be very, very tough. So P and C and those kind of like J kind of mathematics was there. Not that mathematics, like not engineering mathematics, like they are not asking vector algebra or these kind of things. They are asking good question on aptitude, P and C. So aptitude was actually on the very tougher side. So paper will be on tougher side, but if you perform decent enough, you will be like selected. If you perform just decent enough. In analog, if you solve 3 to 4 questions, you will be on the good side. You will be on the safer side. Just 3 to 4 questions. It will give a very good impact. Okay, just 3 to 4 questions. And believe me guys, whatever that we have done in our assignments only, these kind of questions would be there. If you have the concept clear, then you will be able to solve it. If you don't have the concept clear, if you have just studied the subject on the surface level, then there is no chance that you will be able to study it. Or there is no chance that you will be able to solve it. Okay, so let's talk about the interview now. So in the interview, analog interview, this is what they will ask. Basic RC/RL LC circuit. Your gate RC/RL circuit will not work. This is not the gate transient. I will tell you about this RC/RL LC circuit as well. And I hope you would have already started studying RC/RL circuit from PrepFusion. Then basic diode they will ask about on MOSFETs, they will ask op amps. Then BJTs are important for written test. In written test, there would be questions on BJT. And then body plots, phase margin and gate margin. This is also for written test only. Okay, this is also for written test. And whatever the thing that you are doing in the written test, that might be asked in the interview as well. What I said, whatever the question that you have attempted in the written test or whatever the question that you got wrong in the written test, they can discuss those problems in the interview as well. So if you are cheating in the written test, then just be aware you will be caught. Okay. And in digital, so different panels were there and different students gave me different reviews. So some people were saying that they were asked questions on DS algo as well, that they asked question on DSA. Okay, some people were saying that yeah, they asking question on FSM, like design this kind of sequence detector, design this kind of sequence generator, these kind of questions they were asking, 0010, 0110, these kind of things. CMOS very important, not just for IITM, for BARC, for IITK, for IIT MS interview, anywhere you go, CMOS is very important. Okay, so CMOS they were asking, and basic digital electronics also they were asking. So this was about digital. Okay, this is the most important one. CMOS is the most important one. DS algo was not asked to everyone, but only few students were asked question on DS algo. Okay, and then FSM, this we have already covered. CMOS also we have already covered, and basic digital electronics also we have already covered. So this is the thing about interview. This is how the interview goes. Now what is the preparation? How to prepare? So I have classified two things here. Those who have already studied from PrepFusion, or those who have studied for GATE from somewhere else. Now you are saying that sir, you are doing the classification like PrepFusion student and other student. Yeah, I am doing it because it is what it is. Okay, now you may call me arrogant, you may call me anything, but it is what it is. And once you start following the content, you will realize why I made the classification. Okay, so if you have someone who has already studied from our platform, you just need to revise your class notes, analog, digital and network. Just revise those class notes, your job is done. Okay, along with that, you need to study CMOS from Tech Masters. What is Tech Masters? I will talk about it. Oh, and I hope you already know it because you are already our paid go student. So you would already know it. What is Tech Masters? So you can study CMOS from there. Okay, because in GATE preparation, I recommend to skip the CMOS part because CMOS is not that important for GATE examination. So if you had already studied CMOS, then it is fine. If you haven't studied CMOS, then just study CMOS from there and your job is done. Now, if you are someone who has prepared GATE from somewhere else, so I am not telling that from wherever you have studied that was not good enough. I am not telling that. Every teacher is good, every platform is good. From wherever you have studied good enough. But now you need to prepare for the interviews. Now you need to study in a different manner. You will be studying the same thing, you will be studying the same circuit, but in a different manner with less mathematics, with more brain and more intuition. And that you will cover from this course that I have made absolutely for free. It's been free for roughly around 2 months. Just as the GATE examination was done, I made this course and made it absolutely for free. As of now, you might not be realizing the importance of this course, but once you get into masters, go to IIT Madras and ask any student there, don't they know about this course, or they don't follow this course? Just go to any student and ask them. Go to any student of any IIT and ask them whether they follow this course or not. There might be GATE aspirant who might not be following it, but there would be MTech MS student who will be certainly following it. And here you will just be learning the GATE concept only, but in a different manner, and you will love the content. And you have to study in that manner only. That will help you in the written test as well as in the interview as well. Okay, so you need to study all these things. Like, content is too much, 106 70 videos, and all these videos are of roughly around 1 hour, or some videos are of 2 hours as well. So basically this content will be of roughly around 150 hours. This content will be of roughly around 80 hours. Then mathematics is there, signal control system is there, so this would be of 10 hours. This would be of roughly around 25 hours, and RF and microwave, this would be of roughly around 60 hours as well. So sir, how will we cover all these things in such a short time? So the point is, what is the most important one for IITM? Only these two. Okay, these two are the most important one for IITM, IIT Madras MS interview. So these two you need to cover. You already know a lot of things, like basic RC circuit, basic equation, all these things you already know. You just need to build your intuition. You just need to build your intuition in MOS, that how would I tell the input output resistance, what is the meaning of input output resistance, why it is low, if it is low, then where I can use it in the circuit, why I need to use the current mirror, what was the issue with the simple current mirror, then cascade current mirror came into action. When I use the cascade current mirror with the cascade amplifier, then what was the gain, why the gain increased, how I thought of increasing the gain. All these kind of intuition are there. In GATE, you might have studied the configuration, but what is the intuition behind that particular configuration? That intuition you will get in these videos, which should be taught in GATE as well, but it is what it is. If it is not taught, now you are going to study it. And same goes for OPAM as well. There you are not going to apply virtual short. Virtual short will not be valid. They will ask a question where virtual short will not be valid. That's my short guarantee. First they can ask basic inverting amplifier, non-inverting amplifier. Then they will do something that virtual short will not be valid there. 100% I am telling you. Today I am telling you. that they will ask those kind of questions where virtual short are not valid. How to analyze those particular circuit with the good RC circuit knowledge. So complete RC circuit knowledge will be required in MOSFET as well, in op-amp as well, in diodes as well. Everywhere complete RC circuit knowledge will be required. Same in the body plots, like they will just take some feedback circuit and then those feedback circuit will be related with body plot. Okay, so you will draw the body plot of open loop and then they will ask you to analyze the closed loop. So that kind of concept they will ask, which has been taught in these videos. Okay, so you need to have patience and you need to cover it up completely. Notes and everything is given. You just need to open it and then just watch it. Okay, and videos will be played on app. Videos will be played on the application, not on the website. So link of the course will be given in the description box. You need to click there, you will reach there, you will enroll, and then you need to go to the app. And how to download the app? So that you will YouTube. Okay, you will come on YouTube and type how to download PrepFusion app. You will come to YouTube and type how to download PrepFusion app. There you will get a video. Watch that video, download the app, and then start studying. So videos will be played on the app, not on the website. Not on the website. Okay, so this is a very important point. Videos will be played on the app. Okay, so yeah, these are CRL, MOSFETs, op-amp, diode. These videos are there. Then these videos are there for digital. So in digital, you might have studied combination circuit, right? But HTA, FSM, these topics are not taught in that much depth. Okay, FSM is taught on very surface level that I already know. So you need to study FSM in depth manner. No matter you are going for IIT Madras interview or you are going for BARC interview, you are going for IIT K interview, you are going for IIT Delhi interview, you are going for ISC interview. FSM is very important in digital and that you need to cover in good manner. So FSM, don't forget to watch FSM videos, and same goes for HT video as well. Okay, and then you need to watch CMOS as well. CMOS is also very important. Like basically basic combination circuit, basic sequential circuit, everyone knows, but these are the points where you will differentiate yourself from other students. Okay, and then in mathematics we have covered linear algebra, probability, those also you can watch. In control system we have just covered the frequency response part. Okay, Nyquist, Bode, root locus, polar. So frequency response part has been covered here. And then in RF and microwave, so this is like less important. Okay, this is the least important out of all these things. So in that part basically we are covering that transmission line, waveguides or antenna, these kind of part we are covering, or basic EM wave. So these parts have been covered in RF and microwave, but that is very lesser important than all these. So for IITM only these two you need to cover, that's it. And if you are only going for analog profile, so only this one you need to cover. Are you getting this point? So is that clear? How will you do the preparation? So you are having more than 20 days, roughly around 20 days, at least 20 days you are having. And if you give your best effort, these 20 days will be the most beautiful time of your gate preparation. You can call it gate preparation or your interview preparation, that I can guarantee you, today I can guarantee you. Okay, that will be the most beautiful time, and that kind of content you will learn here, you will just remember it for a longer run. Surely, no matter wherever you go into the industry, you go to MS, MTech, you will certainly love the content and always you will remember this kind of content. That's my sure guarantee. So just start studying today itself. Okay. And yeah, this course will be there till 15th May only. After that I am making it private. So it will be available till 15th May because I made it public on 15th Feb only. So it's been a longer time. Those who have already started studying, they would have already started studying. Now those who are not studying, I cannot do anything, right? So it will be there till 15th May. After that I am going to make it private, because till 15th May, most probably your BRC interview will also be done, and it might happen that BRC interview is not done, but certainly your IITM MS or TI MS, all the interviews will be done, and BRC will also be near only. Okay, so till the day of BRC interview I am keeping it. Till the day of BRC interview I am keeping this course. After that I will make it private. Okay, yeah. And this part I was telling that CMOS is very important. So those who have already studied from PrepFusion, their job is just revise the notes and then go to this digital integrated circuit, CMOS. This part, this will be there in this particular course. Okay, in this particular section it will be there. So just go to this one and cover this whole playlist. Okay, most of the part you would have already studied. Just this part is very important actually. Like I know a lot of people will not be even following these things. I have told again and again, people will not be following these things as well, but at least cover this video, power dissipation in CMOS. This is the most important video for your interview prep. I'm telling you today, most important video for your interview prep. Power dissipation in CMOS. Very, very important. Okay, so cover it. Right? So that's it. That's it about IITM MS. People are asking, sir, mock interview. Mock interview. So go to YouTube and type Himanshu Agarwal taking interview of Anish Shah. Okay, what you need to type? Himanshu Agarwal taking interview of Anish Shah. And then second you type Anish Shah taking interview of Himanshu Agarwal. So we have taken interview of each other and those interviews are available online only. So you can watch those interviews. Is that clear to you? Mock interview, guys, I don't have much time. Okay, like last year I used to take interview because I was working there. I was working in an organization and I was getting enough time, but now I'm a full-time educator, so I'm not getting enough time for that. So mock interviews this year I'm not going to arrange, and upcoming year as well I'm not going to arrange. So whatever that I would have asked in the mock interview, everything is there in the course. Everything is there. Whatever that I would have asked, everything is there. Along with that, if you needed the experience of interview, then for that Anish sir has taken my interview and I have taken Anish sir interview. So that experience is also given on YouTube itself and all the courses are also given absolutely for free. So I personally cannot take mock interview. So personally, I'm not going to take the interview. You need to watch the videos only. So watch the video and then see the interview as well. So you will have the interview experience as well. All good? So let's go to BARC. So in BARC, what do? They tell you to, they ask you your favorite subject. So you can tell any of your favorite subject. What I am picking, if I had been the student, I would have picked these 5 favorite subjects. All our common subjects I would have picked. Look, someone will say, sir, I am very comfortable in ADC. I have studied from here, there. I am very comfortable in ADC. Believe me, guys, no one can be comfortable in ADC. Today I am teaching, even after 15 years I come, I will never ever say that I am comfortable in EDC. EDC is that kind of subject where you cannot say you are comfortable. Because they can ask anything from anywhere, no? That kind of subject EDC is. So my recommendation would be that you don't put EDC, but if you feel like that I can put EDC, then you put it. No need to worry about that. If you feel like that I need to put EDC as my favorite subject, you put it. No issue there. But my recommendation would be not to put EMT. Now you would say, sir, EMT could be my favorite subject, EMFT. In EMFT, if you are an EC student, they will ask you electrodynamics and magnostats. If these kind of things they ask, then how will you answer? In EMFT, everything comes. EM wave, transmission line, waveguide, and your antenna. These things are there, but if you say EMFT, then they can go to the electrostats and magnostat part as well, where EC students are not comfortable. And if you are electrical, then you are not comfortable to the RF part. Basically, whatever the part EC students are covering, that is known as RF. Okay. So electrical students are not comfortable with RF and EC students are not comfortable with that electrostats and magnostat part. So I would recommend not to put EMFT as well. Communication is already tough, right? Because in gate preparation, a lot of people haven't covered communication in a good manner. So communication is already tough. But if you are comfortable with signals, along with that you are comfortable with communication as well, then you can put communication. As your favorite subject, you can put communication. But I highly recommend to avoid EDC and EMFT. This is my recommendation, but I am not imposing it on you. If you want to put it, you can put it. Okay. Now coming to electrical, guys, sir, can I put power system, electrical machines and power electronics? Yeah, all 3 you can put. Because in power system, they cannot go out of the box. In power electronics as well, that is also inclined towards analog only, towards analog field only. So power electronics will be a good subject to put if you are comfortable. And coming to power system as well, there also they will not go anything out of the scope. So those also you can put. Measurement and all these things, like if you want to put, you can put, but they will not be taking into consideration, right? You need to put some core subject, some good core subjects. So measurement, EMFT, I don't think they will be taking into consideration. So I would say you can put any of your core subject, right? Power system, power electronics, electrical machines. The condition is you should be comfortable with that. Okay. The condition is if you are comfortable with those subjects, you can put. But for EC student, I would say I would try avoiding EDC and EMFT. But if you feel like that, sir, I am very comfortable, then you can put. Okay. Because the thing in EMFT as well, like you would say that I am comfortable with the EC part, then they can grill you like blindly on waveguide. Like waveguide is a very, very complex topic. It's not that whatever that we study in GATE, that is waveguide. That is not waveguide actually. We just study on surface level. I have taught waveguide in as many depth as I can, but still I would say that is on the surface level only. No one can teach waveguide in a very depth manner. Even in masters, even if you take RF courses, waveguide will not be taught in that depth manner. So in waveguide antenna, they can grill you anywhere. Okay. no matter how much comfortable you are. So it is, EMFT is that kind of subject. Even the RF part is that kind of subject. So that's why I try avoiding. That's why I would try avoid EMFT. If I had been the student, I would never ever put EMFT there. But signals, control, digital, analog, network, these are our common subjects. And as a EC engineer, you should be knowing these subjects. And from there, they can ask these kind of subjects. Okay. So I would have put these kind of subjects. How would you prepare? There you go. Again, the same course is there. I have made the course. Like in this video only, I have given the complete information about the course. So you can go back to the video if you just want to if you just wanted to watch it for BARC. So you can go back to the video and come back to this slide, how to prepare. So you can watch this part. So I have already given the information about this course. If you are preparing for BARC, then you need to cover all these. Cover everything. Okay. Signal control, RF, microwave, engineering mathematics, sequential combination, STA, FSM, CMOS, RC, RL, body, MOSFET, op-amp, diodes. So cover all these parts. Okay. And if you are thinking to put EMFT, then you can cover RF and microwave part as well. Because basically EMFT is RF and microwave only. So you can cover this particular part as well. If you want to put EMFT as one of your favorite subject. Now coming to signals. So BARC interview will be some days later on, right? You are having roughly around 40 to 45 days for BARC interview. So till that time, a lot of content will be uploaded on signals. Like basics of Fourier transform, basics of Fourier series. They basically ask what is the actual meaning of Fourier series, why a Fourier transform came into action, what is the meaning of Fourier transform. So this is what they ask. They are not going to ask you that find the Fourier transform of that particular thing. No. They ask you the real intuition behind those transforms, their real intuition behind Fourier series. So these kind of things they would ask. Okay. So this is what you can cover, and signal content will come as well. Okay. Signal content will also be there. So yeah, that's it about BARC interview prep as well. You just need to follow the course, just follow the course, and believe me guys, nothing will come out of these courses. Especially for IITM, I am telling you, I am giving you the guarantee that if you cover these courses, there wouldn't be a single question which will be asked apart from these courses, that's for sure. I am just not taking the guarantee of this part, DS algo, because this is something that I myself don't know. Okay, neither I am taking for Python as well. So Python and DS algo, I myself am not comfortable. So how would I teach that? What like apart from that, whatever that is required, that has been already there. Yeah. So that's it. That's it from my side. I hope you would do well. And from my side, wishing you best of the luck. I hope you will do well. Yeah. Thank you. And if you are having any other query, you can write down in the comment section.